Privatisations. Over the period 1977 to 2013, the UK government sold off a large number of state assets. You will probably remember the main ones, such as British Airways, British Petroleum, British Steel, and of course the entire rail network and all of the utility companies, including British Gas, British Telecom, National Power, and the water companies as well. Now, we're not going to get into the relative merits of public versus privately run companies here, but what we can be certain about is that this raft of privatisations created a one-off windfall for the government and taxpayer at that time. In other words, that generation gained hugely economically. All of this was done for political and electoral reasons, of course. The windfalls profoundly helped finance the Conservative government's agenda from 1979 to 1997. For example, to artificially lower the highest rate of income tax, especially for the wealthy, to allow more public spending and public services than would otherwise have been possible, and also to artificially boost short-term economic growth. And this was fundamentally a political bribe for the voters, and it was primarily the baby boomer generation who benefited from this one-off windfall throughout the 1980s and 1990s. Fundamentally, this was like selling off the family silver at a knockdown price and never replacing it. These state-owned assets had been built up over many decades by the taxpayer to serve the taxpayer, and the proceeds of these privatisations were never reinvested in other state assets or projects for future generations. But what was really astonishing about that series of privatisations was how little the government got for flogging off all of these state assets. If you adjust the receipts of those privatisations into current prices, it's very little. Our analysis of the intergenerational theft of privatisations is just £83.5 billion. Don't forget to press like below and to subscribe to the YouTube channel Intergenerational Theft. And don't forget also that the full report is available to download for free from the website www.intergenerationaltheft.org. Thank you very much.